What's up, guys? Skyway Trader here. Well, it finally happened. I managed to blow my Apex funded accounts. I just kind of, I finally lost the patience, and it was like I was hanging on for the last few weeks, trying to hang on for the last few weeks, and I'll kind of just go into it briefly here, but yeah, so I haven't even updated my Notion because it's been pretty bad. But anyways, it was like May 16th. I took this huge loss. This was the last payout that I took from Apex, which was on May 9th. And then I took this big loss on May 16th. And then something just kind of snapped. It's just like, I kind of recovered, and then two big losses. and and this really set me off and I was basically at this point I could have made another. I had needed to take one more trade here, which I did. um and that was after this trade here. I could have requested the payout after Friday, and something and the only thing I can point my finger to is like all of a sudden greed kind of showed its head. And I was like, well, market conditions seem like I could pull out more from the market here. And that was it. Like that one trigger, like I got back in, I had a small loss, and then that small loss just compounded. And yeah, I it's just like it's crazy how my mindset shifted so suddenly. Um, at the thought of being able to get another payout. It was going to be max payout, and it was going to be max payout, and I it's like I let one thing slip just a little bit, and then once it did, um, it just came tumbling down, and I fell apart. Now, mind you, I'd say after this payout, these days of trading were not ideal at all. In fact, I would say like they were very much P&L driven. These were more structured, and like I was following my plan, and I was in and out within one or two trades. And then all of a sudden, like my number of trades just grew exponentially, like not exponentially, but like by a lot. And the reason why was like if I took a loss, like I didn't want to take the loss, and I just trade until I got profit. And that's what happened here. And the same thing, except I wasn't able to recover on this Friday. I did it again the next week. Like took a few trades until I was in profit, and then I like was once I had a good enough profit, I was like, good, okay. But then like this was just totally different. Like I took the trade, I got a profitable trade enough to, be able to request the payout from Apex, but it's like I couldn't stay out. And this is when this is this at this point, like it's like everything like in my mindset has changed. Like it changed. And it's very sad actually. I'm very upset with myself. I know trading's a journey, but it's like Um, and I try to remind myself like not to be too hard on myself, but it's very this yeah, and I can only call it the gambler. Like the gambler, I have a gambler inside me that it has like obviously has caused quite a bit of stir. And I've deviated from my plan. Like I've taken trades that I knew that I shouldn't have entered. and I continue to do so for the next few weeks. Like, what is it? It's June 11th now. So I, from this point, like I had gotten the accounts down to like $700 per account, and then I was able to kind of climb it back out to like 5,000-ish. Um, and but the last few days just slippery slopes. Like just today, like it was inadvertent. Like I entered short. It wasn't a good trade. It was at the end of the range, and I was expecting price to hit equal lows on the hourly, and I you know took it, took the trade, and I was too slow to put the stop loss in, and it just went against me. And yeah, I mean that's kind of like what I've been dealing with like the last few weeks. It's like my like I once I entered the drawdown, like I was afraid to take. I was well, first off, I was impatient. I was impatient to get those profits back, so I took dumb trades. And then when I was in drawdown for the day, recovering from that drawdown was even more difficult because I wasn't thinking straight. And on top of that, so I was gripped by fear, and I was so like my judgment was dispelled, but at the same time I was stubborn and didn't want to walk away with a loss. So my losses compounded. And yeah, not feeling great right now. Really, really kind of, ticked off with myself, and I'm gonna have to obviously start over. Um, I did get an email from Apex right before, or actually right after I had these losses here, um, stating that, oh, I'm being evaluated for a live account, and I would not be able to purchase any more evals. So I still have 15 Apex evals, which are, I have five that are active and 10 that are not active right now. Because I've just been taking terrible trades and doing stupid things. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I can get back on the boat, but I don't, I feel like I need to step away. Like my mind is totally just screwed up. Um, I really need to reevaluate and kind of um come back once I've kind of just reset a little bit, I guess. I mean, I understand that like this happens to all the traders out there, like, but being so high up and then coming like crashing down like this, it's pretty jolting. And I was desperately, desperately, desperately trying to avoid this whole situation for the last couple weeks. And yeah, I mean, here we are. I mean, in a way, I think it needed to happen too, because the way I was trading, the way I was just operating was not healthy, not good. Um, I can't say I'm, proud of what I've been doing for the last few weeks at all. I've just been honestly desperate to climb out of the hole, and that's all um, I've been just kind of clawing my way out. Um, and or trying to claw my way out, and yeah, I think a break would probably be a good idea for now. just to kind of, yeah, get some better headspace, and then, just kind of starting fresh. Maybe letting June kind of play out, and then see what happens in July. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I'm reeling from this. But what I did want to share with you all, whoever's watching, is, I mean, despite this setback, um, I'm still like happy in the sense that I'm very blessed that I was able to get to this point. Um, you know, I've been talking about Apex, but I did take a couple payouts from Top Step and one payout from Take Profit Trader uh, during this process as well. Like I discussed previously, like Apex, I was able to take out, about 45 grand, uh, which was, amazing. And Top Step, uh, I took out, and this is in Canadian dollars. I'm a U.S. citizen who lives in Canada right now. Um, so I took this payout in Canadian dollars, but if you convert that 16 to US, it's basically about 11.5 ish. So, and then take profit, I took about 2,500. So, I mean, roughly 60K, you know, in withdrawals, which is, I mean, I don't think a lot of people can say that. So, uh, I, you know, I, uh, I'm happy in that sense. I am sad that, I allowed myself to, get to this point. But I'm just gonna have to bounce back, or come back when I'm ready. Yeah. I guess what I will say is like, and I've said it before. I don't, or maybe I have. I know I say it all the time to myself and any other people I talk to. But this is a journey, and all of our trading journeys are going to be different. You know, and we're all gonna make mistakes. We're all gonna blow accounts, get paid, and then blow accounts. The top traders, all of them, have done it. Like they've been where I am, and you know it's a part of this process. Um, I really need to go. I need to get out, uh, and just re um, kind of reassess what is it that I want out of trading. It's not to just go in and click buttons. That is not what I want. I want this to be, a stable income. I want this to be, um, what I do, you know, at least mostly, or at least at some part. Like for some, like for a good majority of like what my income would want to be. I want that. I want this to be what it is. And I need to take it seriously, and I'm trying to. I am taking it seriously, but I at the same time, like if you were to like look at my behavior and the way, you know, nothing is documented properly, like no journaling, like it's all just been a roller coaster. And, that's not the way I want to do this. And I have to come back, and I have to again review my plan, review my rules, and creep into this. And I tried to redo that. I tried to do that, last like couple weeks reset. It's just like when I saw those losing trades, when I had those losing trades, I just kind of I couldn't just let it be. I couldn't walk away. And that's what being a good trader is, being able to be a good loser, and I'm still struggling with that. Can't win all the time. I think I really did get married to the idea of being able to withdraw more and more money from prop firms, and that thought just took over. And when I saw that, like, reality, or that potential reality start slipping away in the form of one small loss, that's all I needed, or what was needed for me to go into this cascade of losses. And yeah, um, it's a slippery slope. Be careful. Take take your take losses and just walk away. Set rules to um, step away from the market. Don't allow yourself to go back. Find something else to do outside the market. That's something I need to do. Um, Definitely need to find. So, and I have plenty of things. It's just, I feel like I think the market has become more of like an escape for me, versus uh, a mode of uh, like a method of making money, or like providing income for me and my family. It's I like it. I like going there, but it's also, I think I got too used to the winning part, um, and I lost sight of my 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 love of the process as well. I developed that before I actually started becoming profitable, and I was doing pretty well with that. And then it just kind of I fell by the wayside when the payouts started coming, which is apparently very common. So, um, uh, yeah. So, anyways, it is what it is, and I'm just gonna have to pick up the pieces. But I'll definitely say that, with the 60K in payouts, I am in the green when it comes to how much have I spent uh, on prop firms slash trading uh, last year, this year. Um, and I started trading prop firms last year. I didn't, uh, yeah, like I started learning uh, future trading uh, with ICT in 2023. Yeah, 2023. Um, I didn't do anything until 2024, which was last year. And Yeah, I mean, lots of blown accounts last year. Even this year, I've blown quite a few accounts, but managed to take a piece of the pie. And so, if any of you are doubting, any of you out there are doubting that, oh, this is just a scam or whatever, the game is rigged for sure. I mean, the rules that are placed on us, like, it definitely affects our way of thinking. Um, and it does. I mean, the whole thing does. I'm not talking about just prop firms, but even trading the market. Like, it tests you in lots of different ways. And uh, uh we have to, I think we have to just learn how to, you know, navigate those tests, and also manage ourselves in those stressful times. And these times, like, ideally I would have been able to slowly grind my way out of the drawdown, and that's what I was trying to do. you know what it is? It's like every time I mention that I'm going in the right direction to my wife, that's when I start falling. I get overconfident. I get overconfident. That overconfidence, I think, just leads to bad decisions in the market. Um, and yeah, maybe I just need to stop talking about it. But anyways, yeah. Um, to those of you who are here watching this, listening, thank you for following this journey. I will come out with more videos, I hope. I'm not really great at this content creating stuff. Uh, I'm trying to do more with it. If you guys have any suggestions, anything you guys want me to talk about, if there is anything I can help with, uh, please leave a comment. Uh, you know, a like, subscribe, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna leave it here. Good luck, guys. I mean, it's tough out there right now. We're approaching all-time highs, and that's probably where all this crappy PA is coming from. Like, we're just building a bunch of orders right now, and the market knows that people are anticipating longs, taking this short real quick. All of a sudden, you know, creating just price action that's not following through. Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough market right now. But yeah, let's see what the next you know few months bring. If I'm doing anything, I guess analysis wise, maybe I'll make some analysis videos or something. But I think I'll be back on evals, obviously. And yeah, just take it step by step. All right, guys. Uh, talk to you guys later. Bye.